Hey, what's up, guys? How we doing? So today we're going to talk a little bit more about pickoff moves. This time, basically for right-handed pitchers. I've made videos in the past for both lefties and righties, and we've talked a lot about the mechanics. We've talked about varying your looks and how to control the run game. We've talked about all that stuff. But today I wanted to hit on one specific thing because I've gotten a lot of questions on my other pickoff videos that I've made. One of the biggest things I think when you actually want to pick off a runner, and we've talked before about how it's not all about picking off runners, but there are times where we want to get a pick off and we need a pick off. So I want to talk a little bit today about one of the best and easiest ways to pick off a runner. And of course, you want to continue to work on your move and have quick feet and have a short arm. And all that stuff that we've talked about in the other videos. But one thing that goes, a lot of pitchers probably don't think about this that much, is varying the type of pickoff moves that you use to first base. You don't always want to use your A move. So what you want to do is you want to save your best move for when you think that you can pick a base runner off. And you want to use moves like your F move or your D move or your C move to kind of lull a base runner to sleep, to give him a false sense of security that he can get back on you. And now all of a sudden you bust out your A pickoff move, and that's when you get pickoffs. So how do we do that? Well, when you're picking over as a right-handed pitcher, there's a bunch of different combinations that you can use. So if you want to lull the base runner to sleep, what you'll do is you want to mix in some slow feet, slow arm pickoff moves, which would be your worst pickoff move, right? Then you want to mix in some quick feet, slow arm pickoff moves. And the reason why you want to do this is because as a base runner, when they get their lead and they see the quick feet and they dive back to first base and you give them a slow arm, they don't see the slow arm part of it because they're diving back. So they see the quick feet, they dive back, you give them a slow arm, they beat the ball back to first base by a decent amount, and in their head they say, that looked like a quick pickoff move. I made it back easily. I can get another step or two off in my lead. And now they get that extra step or two, and now you throw over with a quick feet and a quick arm like that, and you can get them. So you lull the base runner to sleep. You make them think that they've seen your best pickoff move and they can get more. And then they get more, and then you put your A pickoff move on with quick feet, quick arm, and you get them. Now, if the other team has a good first base coach, they should let the base runner know, hey, that's not his best move. But a lot of times, especially at young ages, they're not gonna. The first base coach usually isn't even paying attention. At high school and young ages, they don't really even pay attention to the moves, so they're not going to say anything. They're just going to leave you out to dry. And as a pitcher, you can capitalize on this. So that's one of the biggest things that young pitchers don't think about is varying the actual type of pickup moves and not always going to the A move over and over and over again. I liken it to a hitter. Let's say a hitter's facing a pitcher that throws a 90-mile-an-hour fastball, or however old you are, just say he throws a hard fastball. If he only throws a hard fastball, he has nothing else, and you know that the hard fastball is coming over and over again, well, then it loses its effectiveness. You can hit that hard fastball because there's nothing else that you have to worry about. It's the same thing at first base getting your lead. If all the base runner and the opposing team sees is your best pickoff move, well, then now they know, okay, that's his best pickoff move. So we have to get a lead to make sure that we won't get picked off by his best pickoff, by your best pickoff move. But if you vary it and you show something other than your best pickoff move, the other team doesn't know how big of a lead to get, and they're going to start to get a bigger lead because they're going to say, okay, I guess that's the best pickoff move he has. Let's get off. And now you bust off your A pickoff move, and you can get them. So that's my tip for today: is vary your moves. Don't always use your A move. Use your C move. Use it a couple times. Mix up the combination of slow feet, slow hands, and quick feet and slow arm. Excuse me, not hands, arm. And then you can bust the quick feet, quick arm on them, and you can pick somebody off. Because there's going to be points in the game where, the easiest out might be the out at first base, picking a runner off. And anytime you can get an out without having to throw a pitch to the plate, I would recommend doing it. So hopefully that helps you guys out. Let me know if you have any questions. I know we went over it quick today, but hopefully this helps you guys with your pickoff moves to first base. So share the video, like it, send it to all your friends, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff, and we'll talk to you later.